What's up, everybody? Welcome to a fresh take. Sandstorm, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so people, if you're watching What If and you're wondering what's next, we found out this morning it's Hawkeye. So I got the I got the trailer queued up. The release date is November 24th. So let's go on and catch this trailer, and then we will come back and discuss.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's the most wonderful time.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone talking.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit! There are arrows more dangerous than that one?
All the year.
It's just some Christmas.
Huh. All right. So first things first. Shane Black isn't directing this, is it? Because he usually does the Christmas themes of everything from Lethal Weapon to Iron Man 3. So is he directing this? Okay. Well, first things first. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I never read the Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye, which is this supposed to be taking. Well, they're supposed to get a lot of their, I guess, adaptation of this is going to be from that. So this is going to be one of those ones I have no idea what to expect. So just going off the trailer, a couple things. I'm glad they gave Clint his hearing aid because he can't hear. Like in the comics, he can't hear. They had to make him like an actual hearing aid so he can actually hear. Because he really. So I was wondering when they were going to do that, and you actually see it in the trailer. It's sticking out of his ear. You can actually see it. So I like the fact that they're actually going back and talking about the Ronin stuff that he was doing in Endgame when he pretty much murdered an entire Yakuza clan. Like
the whole clan.
Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, grief would do a number on you. But I'm glad they're doing that. The whole Kate Bishop thing. I like Haley Steinfeld. So I think that can work. I think it's probably going to work. More than likely. I think it's going to work.
It's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah. Especially if she has no idea what the hell she's doing. And because I'm thinking that's what the first two episodes is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
She has no idea what she's doing. She done bit off more than she can chew and running around in that outfit with people who are basically pissed off at him for killing. Because remember in Endgame, that wasn't the only people he killed.
No.
He had killed a crap ton of people.
Yeah.
So
he was kind of lost at that point. He was long gone.
He was wanting somebody to kill him. They just weren't good enough to do it.
Right.
Essentially. So this is going to be interesting. Now, there's a lot of comedy in the trailer, but come on, man, it's MCU at this point.
Right. The moment they showed off, the whole crew, in a Broadway
musical.
play. I'm like, oh gosh.
That's probably gonna be my favorite episode. That's probably gonna be my favorite episode because it's probably gonna be so ridiculous that I'm gonna be forced to laugh. It's kind of like when Taika Waititi did that whole reenactment thing at the beginning of Thor Ragnarok with Matt Damon and them in it. And you're like, really, bruh? So that's the kind of vibes I got from that. I'm like, okay, y'all going full Taika Waititi on this, and I'm here for it. I'm just here for it.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the fact that they're pretty much saying, yes, Steve's dead. I'm like, thank you, because this whole trying to pretend like he's still alive, I'm like, dude would have been over 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Just let him be dead.
Yeah.
Just let him have died of natural causes. Just let him be dead.
This is once again one of those trailers where they don't give you the straight out give you who the villain is, and I noticed they've been doing this a lot lately, and I think that's really nice because it seems like the way that he was talking, all the Yakuza and everybody else who he pretty much killed is like, we finally figured out who you are, and now it's time to get our revenge type of deal.
Basically, yeah. And I think old girl, Kate, running around in that suit, she didn't know who all he.
No,
she had no idea.
No,
and he was like, "Okay, I got to stop this," and then it's just gonna probably snowball after that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's gonna happen because I think Renner's contract is up anyway, so
this will probably be his last.
Yeah. Like, because I remember they've already said on multiple occasions that like they weren't giving nobody no long contracts no more, which makes sense. Which makes sense. I mean, you don't want to lock anybody down.
So now, do you think anybody else shows up in this at some point? I mean, obviously it can't be Natasha because we already know
she's
that
dead,
situation.
But Yelena can. If you watch Black Widow,
that's true.
Did catch Black Widow and you watched the post-credit scene, Yelena can show up because, like I said, they're setting up either Thunderbolts or Dark Avengers, and the Disney Plus side is setting up Young Avengers because they got Elijah Bradley in Falcon and Winter Soldier. You got Kid Loki. You got Wanda's 2 kids that she's gonna go get.
Right.
in Doctor Strange. And you got Kate, and then after this is Miss Marvel. So you got pretty much the basis for your Young Avengers team right there. So I would not be surprised if Yelena does show up. I wouldn't be surprised if Florence Pugh shows up.
Now, how long do we have an idea of how many episodes is this going to be?
It's probably going to be 6 because the other Disney Plus live action shows are 6 episodes.
Okay, the only one that really I feel like got longer was the WandaVision, right?
It's WandaVision and What If.
Okay.
And the only reason why WandaVision got that because they set it up to be sitcom,
right?
Sitcom style,
right.
So, and What If is animated, so because What If is supposed to be like 20, I think it's like 22 episodes. So I think we get 11 this year and 11 next year.
Oh wow!
So yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, that makes sense. If you do all your live action ones, because we're getting the 50 minutes a pop. So yeah, that makes sense. First trailer, not bad.
No,
not bad.
And you know what? To be honest with you, I won't say I like them separate like this, but I tend to like the ones that are more along the human side of things. As far as these TV shows go, like I like Falcon and Winter Soldier. Well, actually, I like Loki the best, and I guess he is magic. But I like these more like
it was more grounded anyway. Loki was way more grounded.
Yeah. Like WandaVision was kind of out there, and it was really good. It was a really good show. But like Falcon and Winter Soldier, especially Loki, they like kind of really dove into like Loki as a person, and Falcon and Winter Soldier as what they were really going through. And I mean, they did for WandaVision as well. But I really want to see, because we don't, as much as I like Hawkeye, he's a background character. And so we don't really get his full like feelings or anything like that from him outside of the, pieces that he really plays in. We don't get like a full effect. So I'm actually really looking forward to seeing like okay, this is about him. You know what I mean? Like this is his story. This is what he's going through and grieving and trying to deal with his kids and his family and all his past, all circled up in one. I like it that it's better in a whole series than we get a quick movie about him. So
Yeah. And you get a chance to actually like dive into it. And the other thing too is I'm glad that they got Kate in this because as much as I like Hawkeye, he is not superhuman. If everybody come from him, he's dead. He's dead.
That's
If
like how
everybody
they
come from him,
did
he's dead.
Natasha. That's how they
Yeah.
did Natasha. So yeah,
Like-
I like him like a regular person. Well,
Yeah.
he ain't regular by our
Yeah.
means, but he's
I mean, the thing
overall
is,
regular.
he's what you would call special, but he doesn't have any like he's not superpowered.
Right.
We'll put it like that. He's not superpowered, even though like he's damn good, but he's not a superpowered being. No.
Right.
He ain't T'Challa. He ain't got no super soldier serum running through him. You know, he's just a marksman.
He's a very good
good
assassin.
Yeah, he's a very good marksman, which I thought was actually cool. Like in the trailer, they actually showed him catching a Molotov cocktail and throwing it back. Like that was because that's something he do. Like you can't. It's hard to catch him off guard. And
right.
The other thing too, he really doesn't miss unless he plans
purposely.
On
yeah,
he really does not ever miss. So I'm actually interested in seeing that because
the dynamic between her and him is gonna be funny.
It's gonna be hilarious because it's like she's like a happy accident.
Yeah.
The way, especially the way they showed it, like with her destroying that bell tower.
Yeah.
She clearly didn't mean to do that. She clearly did not mean to do that. So it's like he's gonna be doing everything perfect, and she's gonna be doing everything like, hey, it worked.
Right.
So, which I think that's gonna probably lean into some of the more like comedic / good moments of it, you know. So yeah, November 24th. Okay, we know what's coming next.
They are squeezing everything in just so they trying to get you all the way in.
Well, they don't have a choice because remember, like this supposed to have been.
Yeah, that's right. We're a whole year out.
Yeah, they've been like done shooting this and Miss Marvel have been finished.
Right.
So they really kind of like, okay, look, man. All right, as soon as we're not going to show all the what if. We'll just break up half of what if, and as soon as that last episode, we'll give them a week and a half, and then put out that. As soon as that's done, give a week and a half, then we'll put out Miss Marvel. So it's gonna keep going like that, and I think that's probably the best thing for them to do right now. And then when there is like a true break, you have the Star Wars, whatever the Star Wars show is, fill in the break.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. But it's it's like a secret. It's like a secret present for us because just having these all back to back, like especially before Infinity, all the breaks between like a year and all that other stuff because they were all blockbusters and stuff. You get excited for the next movie, but like they're all just right here, like month after month after month, and it's just if you're not getting a movie, you're getting the series. So,
and the funny thing about it is you're gonna probably have to, especially starting next year, you're probably gonna have to make sure you up to date on your Disney Plus shows because that stuff they're not gonna waste time explaining stuff. That's why it was so funny. Like when people started watching the MCU stuff. And they came in late, and you'd be like, "Look, man, you got to go back and watch Avengers.
You gotta watch it.
I mean, you got to watch all that stuff. I'm sorry, like
you gotta watch it.
I'm sorry you came in at Civil War. That ain't my fault.
Right.
That's not my fault. But
granted, that was a great movie. You gotta. Hey, even the Hulks, you gotta watch the Hulk stuff to really get.
I'm sorry you came in at Black Panther, but yeah, you got like 9 years of movies like 7 years of movies to watch. So hey. I can't sit here and explain everything to you. So yeah, I think that this, and I think people that have been watching, we're so used to it that we just like, okay, cool. This next thing we got, cool. I know I gotta watch it because whatever movie is gonna be tied to, I'll know everything they're talking about when I get in there.
Right, watch it and dissect it.
Yeah. So especially that Doctor Strange 2. I think Doctor Strange 2 hits.
It hits on
Early
my
next year.
birthday.
Oh, it does.
Yes, Doctor Strange. Oh wait, no, Doctor Strange. I was thinking of Spider-Man. Spider-Man hits
Yeah.
on my birthday.
Yes.
Doctor Strange comes early. You said next year?
Yeah, early
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
I'll be
'Cause
excited.
I think
for
that's
that
the
too.
first one next year. So, because I think it's like 4 movies next year supposed to drop.
Because that was supposed to. Doctor Strange was supposed to be before
WandaVision.
WandaVision. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, this one that came out like I think WandaVision was what that came out, and it was WandaVision was supposed to end the week Doctor Strange opened.
Oh.
That's how it was originally supposed to go.
Okay.
And then, like when the pandemic happened, and they weren't done with because Falcon and Winter Soldier didn't do reshoots.
Right.
WandaVision was done, so they just said, "Okay, look, just show WandaVision," and that's why they just went on to show WandaVision, and then that pushed everything. They had to reorganize and push everything back, and then all hell broke loose because theaters started closing, and so movies wasn't coming out.
Right.
And now Scarlett Johansson sued Disney, so this is gonna
Right. So that's it for her.
Yeah,
No more ScarJo.
Yeah, this is going to be hilariously awesome. But so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So November 24th, Thanksgiving, you're going to have football and first episode of Hawkeye.
And first episode of Hawkeye. And best believe they would be showing the crap out of that trailer all through up to the week. Yeah.
All through Thanksgiving, you're going to see Catch Hawkeye out now on Disney Plus.
On NFL. You're going to get all your NFL games and it's going to show up 5 times every quarter.
Whatever basketball game is being shown, you're going to see a Hawkeye trailer. Matter of fact, you're going to probably see a Hawkeye trailer with LeBron in it.
Oh, yeah.
So, don't be surprised.
You're going to say something about Disney and Hawkeye.
Yep. So, yeah, I fully plan on seeing that. Hopefully, we get a Deadpool trailer with Deadpool's making fun of Hawkeye. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes.
Why am I not in the show?
Yeah, basically, because I love what they did for Free Guy with Korg and Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. So I'm like, you know what? They probably need to, if I'm Hawkeye, I would, Ryan Reynolds, you ain't doing nothing. We just need you for a day. You ain't doing nothing. I mean, right now, because if you think about it, Ryan Reynolds is killing it with his advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stuff for his gin and all that. Like,
yeah,
he's killing it.
He's standing out, man. It's funny because he should have already been a part of the universe to begin with, but just
Fox.
Fox.
Just Fox, dude. I mean, because it's easier to put him in than anybody else when you think about it.
I mean, especially now. Now you got multiverses, so it's
so easy to put him in because his very character is basically insanity,
right?
And he shows up in everything. I was telling my cousin this. I'm like, Deadpool is the only person you can put on Sesame Street and nobody would bat an eye. They'd be like, "Yep, yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense." And nobody, you'd be like, "Why is he there?" But it's funny. I'm going with it. He can show up in Twilight. You would not. You would be like, "It's funny. I'm going with it." Like he's the only person he can show up in 50 Shades of Grey, and you would be like,
anything, and he'd be just right there.
Anything, and it works. The way they designed that character, I'm like, it's genius the way they designed it because you can literally put him in anything, and watch the magic happen. So
right,
yeah, that's not bad. I wonder what the second trailer is going to be. I think the second trailer will probably be a little bit more
darker.
Yeah, because this was the fun one to introduce everybody to it, to let you know that look, after these 3 weeks of trauma we put you through with What If, we gonna
right. Oh man, that zombie one was just nuts.
We got to get them something so they'll be happy. So let's all
right.
Get them a happy trailer. Let's get them a happy trailer. They've been watching What If. Let's give them a happy trailer.
We've been going down the wrong path last couple episodes. It's getting really dark.
Like lulled us into a false sense of security, boy. Oh yeah, y'all think we can't do dark? All right, we'll show y'all. And no, we ain't changing nothing.
All right. I'm kind of hesitant on what the next episode is going to be. Like, do I really want to watch this around the kids? I don't know if I want to watch this around the kids. It's getting real dark.
This is getting real crazy. So, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to check out the Winging It podcast on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sandstorm, anything you want to pimp out?
Oh, do I have anything for this week? I wanted to say yes. I wanted to say I actually had something for this week, but I don't remember exactly what it was. So with that being said, I'll just say stay tuned to the channel, because if I do got something, then you guys will know. Make sure you are on there. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, cool. Get you guys later. Peace.
Peace.